fever, disco fever, disco fever, disco fever.
And still my temperature will rise. Temperature will rise.
Disco fever, disco fever, disco fever, disco fever, disco fever, disco fever.
And still my temperature will rise.